Coach, challenges were stacked against your squad today with the altitude, the short bench, the injuries. How do you think your team dealt with it all?
They responded very well. Obviously, not just by the score line, but certainly the difficulties of playing here because Colorado's a good team. Pablo does a good job of getting them prepared. They came through with some quality. I thought the quality was very, very good. I just thought it was overall a gutty performance. I can't just talk about Clint's 2 goals and Bruin's 2 goals, but I don't know how that ball stayed out of the net in the scramble. I mean, that was unbelievable. Maybe the post or crossbar, but guys were laying their bodies on the line to try and block it. So it was a good defensive effort, and obviously a good offensive effort as well.
Besides the goal scorers, was there anyone who stood out in particular to you tonight that had a really great performance?
Well, I thought Gustav had a very, very good performance. When Ozzy came out, we dropped Nico in there, and Nico is usually a number 10, and he did a great job as a number 6. Was able to get passes. I thought Jordi Delem, who came all the way from Martinique, helped. Knew who was good. Joven was solid. I could go down the whole squad. Aaron Kovar coming in on short notice did very well, so it was good.
The win puts you guys in the top 6 in the Western Conference now. How crucial were the 3 points for your team, for confidence, for standings, all the above?
Well, there's still a bit of the season to go. The 3 points obviously is a big push for us. I mean, it's good. I'm not going to complain about it, but I mean, I think more than the 3 points, it's the emotion, the attitude in there. Everybody's, surrounding Ozzy, surrounding Chad, the team, the feeling that I get in that locker room that this is a, win that can help us for the future.
Speaking about Ozzy and Chad, any updates on either one of them?
No, just a little dinged up knee and dinged up foot. They're tough kids.
You talk about tough challenge for the squad, but that first half, was that as challenging for the coaching staff? A short bench, injuries to 2 starters, the adjustments you had to make?
No. It's you coach what you see, and, next guy steps up. I think that's been our mantra for a long time.
You took advantage of their back line. Will Bruin seemed to be having some joy, and he was letting on Clint Dempsey. Can you talk about the pair that they made in the front?
I think what you have there is you got Will, who does a lot of the heavy lifting, and then Clint brings that quality. So it's a good combination. It's a good pair.
Coach, what does it mean to have Clint back, him not being available for that playoff series last year and coming back the way he has this season?
Well, you guys saw it tonight. The 4 games that we had with him last year, we were pretty good then too. So it's, he's overcome a lot of challenges he's had to face, and, we're just happy to have him.
Ozzy and Chad, that's obviously 2 pivotal contributors for you guys. Why do you think you were able to respond the way you were when they both went out?
I've said this before earlier in the year, even when results haven't been there, I think that's a pretty resilient squad. That is a resilient veteran squad. So the guys that actually stepped onto the field, Tony, Kovar, maybe not the most seasoned guys, but they belong. They have that mindset. So, I just think the rest of the guys carried them. They helped Tony, they helped Kovar get used to the game, pace of the game, all that sort of stuff, and it turned out.
You always say that the referee has a tough job. You were pretty animated, or you were active on the touch line. Was the game getting too loose in your mind, either both ways, or for your guys on the carpet? Ladera was on the carpet. Dempsey was on the carpet.
Thanks for that challenging question, Matt. So I never complain. Look, if the referee misses an offsides or the ball goes out of play, I can't complain about that because that's just part of the game. They're human. They make mistakes. The thing that gets me fired up though is the safety of my players. That's what gets me fired up. We need to make sure that the player's safety is always up here. And I felt there were some challenges that weren't dealt with, or the feel of the game. You could just feel something ominous happening, and that's why I get excited because we have to protect the players. That's the asset.
First road win since LA. Big 3 points. Now you get a little bit of break. Talk about just the break in a good vibe before DC comes to town.
Well, it's not a break. We still have a friendly against Eintracht Frankfurt. which I don't know how we're going to field enough players, but we'll work on that. And then we'll have a break, a well-deserved break, and then we'll get ready for DC United.